ports. It is the KBTR. And I know some of our nomenclature is confusing, I get it, but the KBTR, this is a Bluetooth receiver remote control. I'm gonna put this right on top of here. And we've got these powered up so that you can see what they look like when they're lit up. So I've got limited flexibility due to the power and ground here. And Jacob and I hobbled this together earlier this afternoon because we wanted to show you what they look like. So we're using our fused and ground distribution block from our marine line to power these up and show you. And
you
were going to say something. Go ahead.
I just didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no, take over, man. You're young and helpful.
So, yeah. Anyway, so this guy's pretty cool. You guys will notice that kind of right offhand, you've got these little clamping deals, like what would you call those?
I would say they're locking tabs.
Locking tabs, yeah. Good word choice there. I couldn't think of anything. Anyway, so it fits most of your double switch knockouts and side-by-sides and quads and things like that. So I know a lot of you guys that do installs and side-by-sides are looking for something exactly like this, just a little Bluetooth unit that doesn't have a screen on it. It's low profile, it's easy to use. But there are a few things that set this guy apart from a lot of the other ones on the market. One thing that I want to note is that it has a separate subwoofer volume control. So you guys see you've got your knob here in the center to change your volume, and it's nice and notchy, it feels good. But then on the bottom, that is a sub minus and sub up button. So now you can change the volume of your subwoofer and your sound system independently from everything else without having to mount or hide secondary bass knob. This thing is IP66 rated. Aaron, what does IP66 mean?
I love this conversation. So we often hear IP blah, blah, blah numbers and letters and sometimes IPX. And IP66 means that you can take a high-powered water nozzle jet and spray the face of this thing off. So at the end of the weekend, you're cleaning off your side-by-side. Actually, my neighbor was doing his yard on Sunday afternoon. And you're hosing the thing off with high-powered jet to get all the muck and muckety-muck off of your side-by-side. That's a real word, muckety-muck, look it up. Muckety-muck muck off your side-by-side, and it will not damage the KBTR. Water will not pass through the buttons, the knob, or anywhere on the face of this. So you can get it completely soaking wet, and it will not damage it. That's what IP66 is. IP67 is fully submersible. Like this guy right here, this is IP66 and IP67, which means you can water jet it and it's submersible. You may recall that a couple of years ago now, Jacob put together a fish tank display, took one of these amplifiers, put it in the fish tank, and we powered it up for a year, and it worked beautifully for a year. And so that's what IP67 is, fully submersible. And to have them rated 6.6 and 6.7 is actually an important distinction, because a lot of people just assume that IP67 includes IP66, and it does not. It's actually a completely separate certification, and to certify both is very expensive, but it tells you exactly what you can and cannot do with this product. So that's the importance of it. A couple other things to talk about here, Jacob. Why do we have 3 sets of RCAs?
Well, you've got a front left and right output and a subwoofer left and right output so that you can control the subwoofer directly from the control on the unit. And that third one, I think, is just an auxiliary input. So it's, if you guys have a 3.5 mil cable or something, you're going to need to adapt it to dual RCA left and right. But that's so you can plug anything else into it that you want and use that as your source unit. So when you cycle your source on the unit, you're going to go from blue flashing, which was Bluetooth pairing, and now it's kind of hard to see, but the LEDs are now red on the background of this, and red indicates that you're in auxiliary mode. So that's Bluetooth pairing, and that's auxiliary. So just allows you guys some more flexibility. If you want to run like a radio, pipe the output into this, or if you want to use a CD player, DVD player, literally anything you want that can be converted to auxiliary.
You could also mix and match it with our other products.
Right.
Okay.
So like a Bluetooth CAN system, those can be used as a source, and you can run the auxiliary output to the auxiliary input of this. Power bars have an auxiliary output. You can pipe those into this. and then you can run your whole system off of just the power bar or off of just the Bluetooth cans. That's the neat thing about all of our power sports stuff, is that it's all kind of interchangeable, and you can use it together in a bunch of different applications.
We also have USB input. So if you're the kind of guy that likes to have a little bitty memory stick with all of your music on it, leave your phone in the truck, leave it locked up in the car when you go to the sand dunes or whatever, you just put your memory stick in here, and now you've got all of your music on your USB, so you're not actually taking your phone out on the water or the sand dune or whatever it is you're doing. So that's another way to have all of your music on hand and not have to worry about your device.